before World War II, most farms were diversified. On the same farm where you were growing grain or vegetables, you were also growing animals. The animals provided fertility in the form of their waste to the plants, and the plants provided food for the animals. After World War II, there was an effort to convert some of the powerful technologies that had been developed as part of the war effort to peacetime uses. Ammonium nitrate is the main ingredient of munitions, bombs, and it also is the same ingredient as fertilizer. In 1947, the big munitions plant at Muscle Shoals, Alabama, converted from making bombs to making fertilizer. Once you've got that seemingly inexhaustible source of nitrogen fertilizer, you don't need animals on your farm, and you can move toward monoculture production. That is to say, all corn or all soybeans. This kind of agriculture is actively promoted, and it becomes more profitable to feed animals on feedlots rather than on farms. The other important technology that came out of the war effort was pesticides. Many of our pesticides began their life as nerve gas that would kill people at a high dose, and at a lower dose you could kill insects with them, which was a convenient thing because monocultures have lots of pest problems. So you need a lot of chemicals. The secret ingredient of this whole system I've been describing is fossil fuel. Fossil fuel is what allows you to make the pesticides. Most of them are petrochemical pesticides. Fossil fuel is what allows you to make fertilizer, which turns into nitrous oxide when it's exposed to oxygen, which is a greenhouse gas 300 times more potent than carbon.
In the short term, industrial food is less expensive because it's mass-produced and automated. As a result, consumption of meat and processed food has increased dramatically.
Since the government encourages the growing of things like corn and soy, they are in effect subsidizing the building blocks of fast food. The corn becomes the cattle feed and the high fructose corn syrup in the sodas, and the soy becomes the oil in which most of the fast food gets fried. We are not supporting people trying to grow what are called specialty crops, i.e. real food.
In the United States, less than 4% total of farm acres are dedicated to either fruits or vegetables or tree nuts. It's a tiny proportion.
This system has become unsustainable. It takes up to 10 times more land to feed ourselves with meat as it does to feed ourselves with plants. As a result, 30% of the Earth's land is now being used for the production of livestock. The giant lagoons that store their waste, and the vast areas needed to grow their food.
There are literally billions of animals being raised for food, and huge areas of forest and woodland are cut down to grow the grain to feed the livestock.
In the Brazilian state of Mato Grosso, over 20,000 square miles have been deforested to grow soybeans for animal feed.
The most profitable driver of deforestation in Latin America is soybeans. If I'm a farmer in Mato Grosso, I can cut down forests and I can make $500 to $700 every hectare every year with profit.
Blero Maggi and his brother became billionaires this way. They are now the two largest soy producers in the world. Most of their production is exported to China to feed pigs.
A China leva para o seu país praticamente uma safra brasileira. Em torno de 60, 70 milhões de toneladas de grãos eles levam para a China todos os anos.
The Maggi family faced little resistance while destroying forests, because between 2003 and 2010, the governor of Mato Grosso was Blero Maggi.
He was the leader of the governors, and he was kind of the spokesperson for the group, making the pressure on the president, very strong pressure